Forsaken currently has 5 killers: Slasher, Cool Kid, John Doe, Noli, and 1x1. I've seen a lot of videos regarding about like which killer is the best, which one's the worst. I'm just here to talk about my opinion regarding on which one's which, because I got like almost everyone maxed out. Like, I'm still grinding for Noli. After that, I'm just gonna take a long break from Forsaken until the 6er update, or until when I get back. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about like my opinion on like what killers are the best, which ones are the worst. Yeah, mumbo jumbo. Cure the T list. I have no other idea on what to do other than just upload another first person video. Like, the game's very dry. It's like the only thing that's been uploading are like the skins, and I mean, I don't necessarily blame them or anything. It's just that like more drama has been hit. That's the only content that I can find other than just like someone ranking the skins of which one is the best, which one's the worst, like all that. I do not like those types of videos. It's just so bad. I want to say bad. It's just that like it's not bad. It's unoriginal. That's what I'm gonna say. It's boring. I don't care what skins one uses. I honestly don't. So yeah, Slasher used to be the worst killer in the entire game, but thanks to his Raging Pace buff, he's actually top 3. He's number 3 in my book. I still think Noli and 1x1 are much better, despite 1x1 being nerfed with his glitched. His entanglement is still great. I still hold by the fact that 1x1's entanglement is the strongest ability in the game. Just the fact that you could just like pause the development, or just not pause the development. Like, what am I talking about? What am I yapping about? You could just forcefully halt the survivor in place, and you just get speed 2, you instantly catch up to them no matter what. If you play horribly, just land an entanglement, and you're set. You're set, especially me as a PC player, like, there's gonna be like, bad ping. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, entanglement is just so broken. Speaking of broken, yeah, I'm really liking this. There's a few more seconds till it. Alright, GG. But yeah, as for like who I think between, like, who's better between 1x1 and all, I think Noli is better than 1x1. I think Noli's better. Just the fact that you can just like teleport everywhere and just separate the crowd with hallucination is just so good. There was like one game where someone was looping me to hell and back. There was no chance for me to catch up to them, so I just teleported to, like, it was in Underground War, so I teleported into like the higher building, the higher ledge. It was a chance, by the way. They walked towards here, and then I just void rushed and just slam dunked them. Soon after, I killed them. Like, there's a reason why Observant is on cooldown in the beginning, because oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, like, the tactic here is just to do this. Alright, well. Alright.
Target locked.
Come back here, guess. Oh. Wait, how? How? Okay. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. I'm back here. Yeet. Nothing to see here. Nice one. Nice going, dumb. Get back here. Yay!
Close enough.
Close enough. Yeah. They see, no one has done gens. No one has done gens. Like, he is so oppressive. Yeet! I think I might have lost the stamina game. Okay. Nothing to see here. But yeah, that right there, like, he had lost the stamina advantage game. The moment I just did that Void Rush. It's just so mobile. Like, it doesn't matter if you hit it or not. It's just a better walk speed override. Speaking of Cool Kid, how the mighty have fallen. It's just so crazy just how far Cool Kid has fallen. I used to think that this guy was the best killer. It wasn't it was because all of these guys were just too weak. I still hold the fact that John Doe is in a very weak state. I'm gonna be honest. He is in a not that's not the right word. I wouldn't say he's weak. He's in a weird state. He's in a weird state. I think that's the correct word to put it. He can seem strong in the right hands, but like at the same time, his own abilities can still fuck you over. Same thing with Cool Kid though, but like I don't know. Both of them share the same flaw. Both of them share the same flaw. Like in Cool Kid's case, you may just like fail the walk speed override and you pretty much lost the chase. It's very detrimental in last man standing, especially if it's against the guest. If it's against the guest, like your best bet is that the guest just never uses the block. If the guest never uses the block, then you can never walk speed override. Because against a good guest, they will react to that faster than the speed of light. Trust me. But on the other hand, John Doe's corrupt energy is very inconsistent. That's what I've noticed. It's just the fact that there can be just this tiny hole. There's this tiny hole in the wall that you could just slip past. Like, case in point, look, doesn't even fully block off. You can literally go and circle it. And against a full team like that, he hasn't even placed down a digital footprint. Yeah, John Doe, it takes a lot of skill, but at the same time, it's not even worth it because there are other killers that do the same thing he does, but it's not such a pain in the ass. Like, I really do not like the argument that, oh, John Doe's the best because he takes skill. So does Guest is more RNG related than skill, if I'm going to be honest. I guess the only skill that you do have is to use your charge correctly, and that's it. There's really not that much skill involved with Guest. Like John Doe, on the other hand, you have to use every single opportunity in the book. If there's an opportunity, you must take it. Otherwise, you might lose the game. You might lose the game. Maybe it's because I was just so frustrated by the amount of like gaps that the spikes like even if you do it perfectly, like at the very end there's gonna be like this tiny gap that you could just slip past. It's annoying. Digital footprint still remains as his strongest ability. Right after error 404 or 404 error, whatever you want to call it, because you can 404 parry for that speed. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah. I'm sure that will be very helpful to you when the guest just blocks and decides not to parry, and you're just there slowly there like an idiot, losing a lot of ground. Because that happened to me. That genuinely happened to me. I was gonna 404 parry them, but they decided not to parry. They decided not to parry, and every single block. And I lost a lot of ground, and I ended up losing. That's when I learned something even better than 404 parrying. You want to guess what? Baiting the stunts, or simply dodging it. Just dodging the stun. Isn't that amazing? Yo, hello. Go, my slave, go! But I mean, to be fair, it was kind of his fault for not placing down any digital footprints. Any digital footprint would be very detrimental. But still, it doesn't really change the fact that John Doe is, in my opinion, the weakest survivor. I mean, he's tied with Cool Kid. I'm gonna be honest, both of these are tied neck and neck for being the weakest killers. I wouldn't say they're the worst killers. They can still put in work. They're the weakest killers. That's the best way to say it. They're the weakest in terms of like the power that Slasher, Noli, and 1x1, especially Slasher. Like this raging pace is so very good. It's so good. You have no idea. Like that slasher game in the first one, I lucked out because of my ping just going haywire for some reason. I lucked out on that one. Like, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but like, it's just been so weird. One moment I have like silky smooth internet that puts NASA to shame, and then the next one is just what the fuck is this? I think it has some. I think it's less of my internet and more to do with Forsaken itself, which is why the recode is happening. When will the recode be released? I have no idea because there's a lot of drama going around that about breach of NDA, and I don't really want to talk about that. I think you already know the drill. You know, just Forsaken fans being idiots and not understanding what an NDA means. But it's not as if the developers are completely out of the clear yet, because all they had to do was just not say anything of the regard. Like say Soul is out, Soul is no longer the owner, we are. That's it. That's all they had to say. That's legit all they had to say, and it would have been clear. Everyone would have been happy. They wouldn't have questioned it. We would have had an Noli update. It would have been amazing. I mean, the Noli update was a bit mixed, but okay, I'm getting off topic here. The main discussion was about like my opinion regarding the killers of the game. So yeah, that's precisely what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Slasher. Slasher used to be the worst killer in the game, or it was so painful using him back then against a very good lobby. But even against a very good lobby, he's actually not that bad unless there's like a Builderman just there to ruin your day. Because my god, I hate those little... I see this like a Builderman main myself. I do love using Builderman because of just how annoying the dude can be against the killers. Just that satisfaction. Just like, ah, Builderman, you suck, ah! When the... Slasher's Raging Pace buff, it was so small, but it made a world of a difference. He is... I wouldn't compare him to like Cool Kid and John though, because his main weakness, looping, has been pretty much, I mean, not completely cleared up. You can still loop him, but not for very long before he inevitably catches up to you. He can now catch up to you. Like I said before, the first game, that was a fluke. I won that because of a fluke. I don't know how I survived that. Yeah. If it was any other character but Noob, I probably would have died. Because, oh my god, Cola, amazing. I love Cola so much. Yeah, people still say that this guy is the worst. I beg to disagree. I disagree completely. I play with him quite a lot, and he's way better than most people realize. He is very good. Yeah, but I think my previous topic was Cool Kid. He used to be the strongest killer. But now he's in contestant for one of the worst. And it was not because of he got nerfed or anything, it's that the other killers got stronger. The other killers got much stronger. I think a small buff to his minions would do. His main problem is his ESP. That's his main problem. Once you fix that, like I think it's gonna be the same thing as Jason's Raging Pace buff. If you were to give Cool Kid a reliable ESP, he'd probably be the best. I think he'd be in contention for the best killer. I don't know, just like anything. I think like killers do deserve like some weaknesses so that they don't get overpowered, like the mess that was July 1x1. Oh my god. That was such a mess. In any case, I do believe Cool Kid is in need for a buff. Yeah. As for who's the worst of the bunch, like either Cool Kid or John Doe, I can't say honestly. Like, John Doe's Corrupt Energy can be pretty inconsistent, but so can Walk Speed Override. Not just Walk Speed Override, but, like, Pizza Delivery, like... The thing that Cool Kid has the edge of is his high burst damage. He has the highest burst damage in the game, but, like... Does it really matter if you can't catch up to your opponents? You can't catch up to the survivors in any way, shape, or form? Does it really matter? As for 1x and Noli, they're on a league of their own. 1x1's entanglement, like I said before, I despise that. It's so... They have to rework They have to rework entanglement. Like, just get rid of the slowness effect and just change the way it works. I don't know, maybe you could have it so that, like, the same thing as raging pace. 1x1 is now able to walk while sending out entanglement, but in contrast, slowness will no longer apply and speed too will no longer. So, like, no speed, no slowness to anyone. It's just that there'll just be like disruptive effects. Maybe that. And maybe you could maybe apply glitched effect. Maybe you like bring the glitched effect back only for mass infection, but just get rid of the up close damage. Maybe just do that. Like, just get rid of the up close damage. Like, 1x1 is not supposed to be a melee killer. He's supposed to be a range first things first. I don't get why. Oh my god! Well, okay, how did that send that fast? I'm pretty sure I know. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Never mind. Never mind. How am I still alive? Yeah. All it takes is a behead. Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Target locked.
Just one shot! You pushed yourself off. Nope! Alright. Well, yeah, if I had to rank the killers in, like, any way, like, Cool Kid and John Doe, like, say in, like, the same tier, Slasher is in, like, the mid tier, and these two are in, like, the high tier. I think that's how I would rank it. I wouldn't rank it based on, like, placements. I rank it based on, like, what they are. When I say that John Doe is weak, I don't mean to, like, buff him to oblivion. Like... Because no doubt he can be powerful in the right hands, but so can every single killer in the entire game. Including Cool Kid. So, like, it's not a matter of which one takes the most skill, like, which one, like... It's about, like, whether a killer can consistently give you wins. That's the gist of it. Can they consistently do their jobs? Can they catch up to people? Can they... like, all of that stuff. That's the question. Can they handle a survivor team? Because at the end of the day, Forsaken is a team game. There's always going to be there's always going to be that aspect. So it's like not exactly very good to like judge killers based on that, based on the notion of like, okay, this killer is number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like every single killer is strong. It's just a matter of like, for me personally, which one will like. I can't say this enough. Like, forgive me for being a broken record, but like. Which one will give you a less painful time in getting to your objective, like completing your objective of killing every single survivor? 1x1 and Noli have pretty much a lot of things they can do. 1x1 is on the trickier side, while Noli, like, you just don't have to miss a Void Rush. And even then, missing a Void Rush isn't exactly the worst thing in the world. Same thing with, like, missing, like, a mass infection or something. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I think I went off topic multiple times, forgive me and my ADHD, but... yeah. What the hell is going on here? Honestly, for 1x1, they need to rework him. Just like, he does not feel like a range killer at all. I'm just gonna say it straight. He doesn't... I'm gonna say it straight. The glitched nerf did help him a lot, but it's the same effect as John Doe's Unstoppable. It's the same version. It's the same situation. Because like they got rid of like glitch stack of killing. That's not stack of killing, stacking damage. I feel like they should have kept it for at least the mass infection, but remove like the damage that it does up close. As for John Doe, they need to bring back his unstoppable passive, but like I like 404 parrying, okay? I like 404. I can pair 404 parry in my sleep. Like I can do that much. But I do not think John Doe needs another layer of skill on top of what he already has. It's just that he's not supposed to be played as guest. Cool Kid, he's a jack of all trades, master of none. All of his abilities have punished him heavily hard, especially walk speed override. I'm gonna be honest. Just fix pizza delivery for Cool Kid, and he should be feeling better. I think that's everything you need to do for Cool Kid. I mean, it might like patch things up for a little bit, but like, maybe like patch up like pizza delivery. Oh, and make sure that the corrupt nature doesn't like spring up to the face of the moon when your cursor is on the wall. That's stupid. Jason doesn't really need to be changed at all. I guess like maybe a small nerf to his B head would be nice, but he doesn't need any changing. Noli, how exactly do you nerf Noli? Maybe like increase the cooldown of Observant, maybe? You could probably increase the cooldown of Observant, that could probably hurt. And 1x1, like I said before, just rework 1x1, just rework him. Rework him. That's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. I know there's going to be a certain meat lover that's going to be like, no, John Doe is actually very good. And I'm just going to be like, brother. Like, I'm a John Doe main. Like, after Slash, I'm a John Doe main. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Let me know what you guys think, if you even care at all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.